Welcome back to our channel Movie Creepers. Today we'll explore all episodes of Love, Death, and Robots, Volume 3. In the ever-expanding landscape of streaming content, Love, Death, and Robots stands out as one of Netflix's most daring and visually arresting series. With its unique anthology format, each episode is a self-contained story exploring wildly different genres from existential science fiction to grotesque horror, political satire to dark comedy. What unites them all? A relentless curiosity about technology, mortality, human nature, and sometimes just how weird the universe can get. Now in its third volume, Love, Death, and Robots returns with 9 new animated shorts, each crafted with care by different creative teams from around the world. But this isn't just eye candy. Beneath the sleek animation and often outrageous premises, there's deeper commentary at play on society, on human arrogance, on the line between survival and morality, and even on the absurdity of our own species. This season includes some major milestones for the show. Its first direct sequel, the animation debut of director David Fincher, and adaptations of award-winning sci-fi short stories by celebrated authors like Michael Swanwick and Bruce Sterling. There's something here for every kind of viewer, whether you're in it for blood-pumping action, surreal visuals, or philosophical musings on existence. In this video, we're going to break down and explain every episode from Volume 3, what happens, what it means, and why it matters. Whether you're trying to make sense of a trippy ending, or just want a deeper appreciation for the storytelling on display, you're in the right place. So sit back, grab your popcorn or your high-tech space ration pack, and let's dive deep into the strange, brutal, and often beautiful world of Love, Death, and Robots, Volume 3. Before we jump into the exploration, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on future videos. Thank you. Let's begin.
Acaba kimler başardı?
3 Robots, Exit Strategies. 3 Robots, Exit Strategies kicks off the season by revisiting the fan-favorite trio of curious robots as they tour post-apocalyptic Earth, dissecting the various ways humanity tried and failed to avoid extinction. While the first episode kept its commentary light and comedic, the sequel leans harder into social and political critique. The robots mock prepper culture, gun obsession, libertarian survivalists, and even class warfare, laying blame at the feet of tech billionaires and world leaders alike. The punchline lands when it's revealed that the ultra-rich tried to colonize Mars, only for that colony to be run by the very cats that survived Earth. The callback to Elon Musk hits especially hard, made even more ironic by the fact that the episode was written long before recent Musk-related controversies. It's satire with teeth, cementing the show's ability to entertain while critiquing real-world trends. Bad Traveling, directed by David Fincher, takes a darker, more cerebral turn. Set on an alien ocean, the story follows Torin, a hardened first mate who must outwit a monstrous thanapod crab that demands passage to an island full of innocent civilians. Torin manipulates the crew into revealing their true intentions, eliminates them when they show cowardice, and burns the entire ship to ensure the creature doesn't reach land. It's a morally complex tale where every choice feels ethically compromised, yet Torin emerges as something of a grim hero. His cold, calculating actions may be reprehensible, but they're also the only reason the island survives. Fincher's direction shines in the way the story navigates the gray area between survival and sacrifice. The very pulse of the machine. The very pulse of the machine changes pace with a surreal and poetic journey across Jupiter's moon, Io. When astronaut Martha Kivelson survives a disaster that kills her companion, she must drag the body back to safety while running low on oxygen and hallucinating under the influence of morphine. Along the way, she begins to hear a voice, possibly Io itself, guiding her toward a greater understanding of the universe. Whether it's madness, science fiction, or a spiritual awakening, the story suggests that the universe is a living machine designed to understand consciousness. Martha's final act of surrender merging with the planet may be her death or her transcendence. Either way, it's a meditative and visually stunning exploration of existence, mortality, and the human spirit. Night of the Mini-Dead. In stark contrast, Night of the Mini-Dead delivers a riotous zombie apocalypse with a twist. Everything is tiny. Using tilt-shift photography to create the illusion of miniatures, the short compresses the end of the world into a few manic minutes of pitched-up voices, hyperspeed destruction, and nuclear catastrophe. It's a masterclass in form and function, using its visual gimmick to make familiar tropes feel fresh again. The apocalypse plays out like a toy commercial gone wrong, and the final cosmic fart noise as Earth explodes might be the most darkly comedic mic drop the series has has pulled off to date. Kill Team Kill. Kill Team Kill leans fully into its absurdity, turning up the volume on blood, bullets, and grotesque one-liners. This is peak testosterone-fueled madness as a squad of elite soldiers faces off against a cybernetic CIA-engineered grizzly bear with more weapons than a Bond villain's car. There's no subtle message here, just explosions, bravado, and a final moment of self-detonation that wipes out everyone. Still, beneath the surface is a knowing wink. The story is a parody of macho military tropes, exposing how ridiculous they become when pushed to their logical extreme. Think Predator meets Metalocalypse with a touch of nihilism.
Gerekmediğine sevindim. Sohbetlerini çok özledim.
Swarm brings us back into thoughtful sci-fi territory with a story about human arrogance, evolution, and the illusion of control. Two scientists attempt to exploit a symbiotic alien hive to create a perfect labor force, assuming that the swarm's lack of individual consciousness makes them ideal for manipulation. But the swarm has survived countless civilizations by evolving past intelligence. It only brings forth thinking beings when threatened. When the humans overreach, the swarm births an intelligent caste to counter them, flipping the power dynamic entirely. The message is clear. Intelligence, while powerful, is not inherently superior. Nature and evolution favors adaptability, not dominance. Mason's Rats. Mason's Rats tells a smaller, more grounded story with unexpected emotional weight. Scottish farmer Mason wages war against rats stealing his corn, only to realize they've developed intelligence, tools, and even a tiny society. After watching his robotic exterminator butcher the rats, Mason has a change of heart. The final moment, where he shares a drink with the surviving rats made from his own corn, highlights themes of empathy, coexistence, and letting go of old prejudices. It's a surprisingly heartwarming tale that reminds us that pests might just be misunderstood neighbors with something to offer. In Vaulted Halls Entombed. In Vaulted Halls Entombed plunges us into Lovecraftian horror, following a squad of American soldiers into a mountain cave in Afghanistan where an ancient, godlike creature lies imprisoned. As the team is picked off one by one, it becomes clear this isn't just a rescue mission, it's a brush with an entity too powerful to be understood. The survivor ultimately chooses self-mutilation, removing her own eyes and ears to escape the creature's psychic control. It's a brutal metaphor for willpower, the cost of knowledge, and the terror of forces beyond comprehension. The final image, her staggering, named silhouette, says everything about the horror of resisting evil without succumbing to it. Hibaro. The final episode, Hibaro, stands out as one of the most visually and emotionally intense shorts in the series. In this reinterpretation of the siren myth, a deaf knight survives the call that lures his comrades to their deaths. The siren, fascinated by his immunity, becomes obsessed, and the two form a wordless, yet toxic bond. But when the knight violently strips the gold and jewels from her body, it's not just greed, it's betrayal. Her blood restores his hearing, and the moment he becomes vulnerable to her song, it seals his fate. Hibaro explores themes of greed, objectification, and mutual destruction through an unforgettable dance of violence and desire. It's a fairy tale where neither the monster nor the hero is innocent, and both are undone by their obsession with each other. The final takeaway. Volume 3 of Love, Death, and Robots shows a matured anthology unafraid to tackle deeper philosophical questions, while still delivering on the surrealism, violence, and unexpected humor that made it a hit. From post-apocalyptic robot tourism to existential hive minds and deadly siren dances, each short offers something new, yet all explore the same central themes: humanity's flaws, our potential, and the strange beauty of the unknown. It's a season that doesn't just entertain, it lingers. Whether it's in the punchlines, the horror, or the poetry, Volume 3 proves that Love, Death, and Robots is more than just eye candy. It's a mirror held up to the human condition, even when that mirror is bloodstained, broken, or seen through the eyes of a robot cat sipping a margarita on Mars. Let me know what you think. Like this video if you agree, subscribe for more discussions, and comment your thoughts below.